It's rather interesting that a common habit people are really good at is sweeping things under the rug. Many people have practiced it so much that the person you meet is not really the person you meet. And the person you fall in love with, it's a person hiding behind a programmed machine they've built using this sweeping it under the rug technique. And it will be you that gets the Jekyll instead of the Hyde. The person you become attached to gives you a fake them because the things they've swept under the rug have an enormous impact on the way that they show up in life. How about you? Are you someone that sweeps things under the rug? Your past, your experiences. What's happened to you? The things that you're pissed off about, or the things that you're ashamed of. You sweep them under the rug and then you just continue on with life. But it's your life that gets cut short because what you've held on to for so long stays hidden under that rug, like a monster in a closet or under the bed. You fear it. You hope no one's ever going to find out. So you cling to it because it works for you, living out life. And without it, life then has a huge void which will change your circumstances. And because we're all masters of trying our best to look good, we won't let anything get in the way of that. And the things we sweep under the rug probably would make us look bad, and we can't have that. So just what do people sweep under the rug? It's to hide something that's damaging or unpleasant, or we try desperately to keep it a secret. Perhaps it's sadness from being raised with only one parent, or anger because your father abandoned you, or hatred because you were molested or raped as a child. All these things, they're energy, and they're living inside of you as long as you choose to keep them alive. And when you sweep them under the rug, they'll affect your every being. Sweeping things under the rug, according to the English Oxford Living Dictionary, it says that it's to conceal or to ignore a problem or difficulty in the hope that it will be forgotten. But forgotten isn't a part of the equation, because when you lift the rug, it's still going to be patiently awaiting to come out and become part of your experience in life. When it comes to love relationships, when you fall in love with someone, are they truly getting the real you? You may say yes to that, but is it really true? How many people do you see out there today getting into one relationship after another relationship after another relationship? They feel that this next one is going to be the one. But what they don't do is heal. They believe that because this person is new, that they won't have the same issues as the last one. And yet, once again, the same issues end up happening. Now, like attracts like. We simply cannot attract something we don't resonate with. So if you have something to hide that you don't want to face, it's highly likely that the new person you meet has something to hide from you. Like attracts like. If you haven't healed your past, it's going to keep coming up. You can make book on that. We blame it on everything else but what's coded in our brain. We don't look there. One or more of the experience that happened, we don't look there. The very thing or things that we've swept under the rug are the things we don't pay any attention to. That's why they call it sweeping it under the rug. All the stuff that's been swept under the rug at one point served a purpose in our lives. And if you don't release what you've swept under the rug, it's going to affect you in everyday life. You may not think about it. You may not think that it affects you, but it does, especially in your love life. The very makeup of how you show up in life is determined by what you believe and what you've experienced. If you were abused as a child, it's highly likely you're going to attract someone who knows how to abuse and probably has abused before. When someone is abused for a long period of time and they choose not to heal the damage that it caused, all that anger, energy, and resentment energy, or whatever emotions are tied to that abuse, if it gets swept under the rug, it's highly likely that you'll then seek out someone again that can deliver you that abuse. It might only be verbal abuse instead of physical, but either way, it's going to show up. And those emotions that you swept under the rug will be the driving force behind your choice of who you date. If they don't match up with your energy, you're not going to get them. That's just the way it is. Why should someone get to have the person with no problems when they've got a ton of problems? Problems that they keep ignoring because they're all under the rug. If you're having problems right now in your love life, what's hiding under your rug? What's hiding under their rug? In order for you to attract the love of your life or to have that amazing love with your partner, you must recognize and then choose to remove what you've swept under the rug. If you've worked on yourself for just 6 months, if you were to do that, work on yourself for 6 months, do all you can to remove the faulty coding in your brain, the crap you're still holding on to, then you would become a much better person overall in 6 months from now. Now, I know a lot of people, that are holding on to a few extra pounds, and it's because they're holding on to an idea or a set of beliefs that they've swept under the rug, and eating is the way they cope. I know a lot of people that are abusing drugs because of what they've swept under the rug. The drugs takes them away from the reality that's underneath the rug. In order to become the best you, action must be taken. If it were me, I would definitely go on the internet and find a really good certified hypnotherapist, someone that can help you release what's under the rug, what's in the brain. You gotta wipe that chalkboard clean. You can't write on anything new on the chalkboard if it's already full. So you wanna definitely seek out a certified hypnotherapist. Now at the same time, self-discovery of who you are and why you're here and what you're doing right now, it's essential to living out your best life in the game of life. Understanding who you are allows you to make your best moves in the game of life, especially in the romance sector of your love life. I'm Logan with Brain, Body, Soul. Thanks for watching. Brain, Body, Soul. Live life from the inside.